So here's the truth that they're not telling you about the files. These people aren't people. They're not humans. They're nephilim. The elite of this world are the fallen angels, and the next level down below them, which is probably all of Hollywood, they're all nephilim. They're all a mixed DNA of human and fallen angels. The end times will be as in the days of Noah. So shall it be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. What was happening in the days of Noah? We have been misled into believing this little picture that we were taught in Sunday school about the flood. We are told that God flooded the earth because people were eating and drinking and giving in marriage. And so we are given this picture of people just eating a bunch of food until they're fat, and then drinking a bunch of alcohol and partying, and getting married, like marrying whoever they want to, and just maybe promiscuity. I don't know. That is not the case. There were Nephilim and giants in the days of Noah, and they were eating human flesh, they were drinking human blood, and they were marrying different species together, creating hybrids. Satan's plan was to eradicate mankind so that the Messiah could never be born, because Satan knew that the Messiah had to be born of a human. And so Satan was trying to get rid of humans by outbreeding them, like interbreeding. That's when the fallen angels came down. They raped the human women and created the giants. But it wasn't just that simple. It was an entire plan to get rid of humans so that Jesus would never be born. When it says that Noah was perfect in his generations, he wasn't a perfect man. He was perfect in his DNA. He was human. He hadn't been tainted with. His family's bloodline had not been tainted with fallen angels. And so Noah was human. That's why he got to escape the flood. There are so many times in the Old Testament when God instructs someone to wipe out an entire nation, men, women, and children. Those weren't humans. They were Nephilim. They were hybrids that eat people. They eat babies. So that's the secret in the files that they don't want you to know, is that these are the modern day Nephilim. That's why they eat babies and drink their blood. They need it to survive. It's embedded in them. And yes, they trick humans into participating in the sacrificial system to gain power and control. But I'm telling you, they are not all humans. So that's what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they're not human. We're in the end days. And when God's wrath is poured out, it's not always just against humanity. It's kind of like we're just kind of stuck in the middle. That's why, he sent Jesus, was to redeem us from this mess. And the humans that don't accept it, unfortunately, they're not going to make it.
Hold up. No, this one is crazy. All y'all hearing what this lady is saying? No, I know a lot of y'all might say she's being ignorant. I know a lot of y'all might say she's crazy, and you might have some persons who actually understand where she's coming from. But here's what I have to say. You guys need to watch the full video. That's all I have to say, because this is far from finished. Like, she's about to get even more into it, man. Y'all brains are gonna be blown away. So y'all need to stick and watch the full video. Listen fully, watch thoroughly. Oh, I caught you there. You didn't expect me to say that, but listen, watch the video fully and listen thoroughly. Also, remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love, my people. Listen, man, she's about to go crazy. Like C-R-A-Z-Y. Yeah, very crazy. So watch the full video, listen thoroughly, drop a like, subscribe. I'm very full of energy right now because I love you guys. Watch the full video.
But it's It's ultimately Satan's plan was to just get rid of humans altogether. And the Bible also tells us that there were giants in the days before the flood and after. We're in the after. They're just not giants anymore. The Nephilim have perfected their little technique, I guess, with technology maybe, and they have created Nephilim that look just like us. Back in the day, they stood out. They were giants, but not anymore. They look just like us, but they're an empty shell. God does not give them a soul. And so that makes them an empty shell for demons to possess. That's what they don't want us to know about the files. They don't care that you know that they're eating babies. They don't care that you know that they're doing satanic rituals, sacrificial rituals. They don't care that you know that. They just don't want you to know the real reason why. And that's why. There's a lot of videos that you can see these people shape-shifting. You can see like their eyes change, and it's, from what I understand, and I may be way off track, but from what I understand is that these Nephilim, their bodies need human blood in order to stay looking human. And if they don't get enough human blood, then they start shifting more towards their reptilian side and less towards their human side. That's why we see people on the news that glitch, that like it looks like they're pixelating. It's because their skin is starting to show their true colors. So yeah, that's what they don't want you to know. They're not human, you guys. The elite of this world, the very top tier elite, are the fallen angels, and they are running this place, and Satan is their master. Do some deep dive Bible studies into, the flood. The book of Enoch tells it all. Why do you think the book of Enoch was removed from the Bible? Because Satan did not want us to know this. There's nothing new under the sun, guys. History is repeating itself, and we've just been so deceived to not see it for what it is.
Man, this one is crazy. I ain't gonna tell no lie. This shit is crazy, man, because you see, people will say that she's being ignorant and she's just talking trash, but I'm not saying I do agree with everything, but there are certain stuff that I don't agree with as yet, and I'm still investigating. And I'm not the type of conspiracy theorist to agree in every single thing. That's really not me. But I definitely see where she's coming from, right? A lot of these top elites, they could definitely be reptilians. Like, I'm telling you, like, it sounds crazy, but when you start to educate yourself, like really and truly educate yourself on these stuff, you would understand that you can see where she's coming from. Like, I'm a type of person, I believe that there are other beings among us. Like, listen, man, like, the world that we live in is crazy. Y'all see that Indian man over India that they say look like Justin Bieber, and the most beautiful man? Like, he very much could be a reptilian, man. Like, I'm just showing y'all an example. Like, I'm telling y'all, they come in simple looks. They come in, oh, he won't even smash an ants, but they're dangerous. And even when she said that these persons feed on children and bloods and all of that, like, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm not forcing y'all to believe it. I'm just saying look into it, man. Because as I always tell you guys, knowledge is power. You can't go wrong with knowledge. Yes, you may not want to get on certain levels of understanding where it's like, damn, you can't fathom or you can't think without thinking that. I'm not forcing y'all to do that, but still, get up y'all senses, man. That's all I'm saying.
So, seek God. Ask him about this stuff. I promise you, he'll show it to you. And it's discouraging. I know. Because we feel so helpless. I have felt so helpless for so many years. I have felt alone for a long time because being awake and knowing that this stuff is going on. You guys, I've known about this child sacrifice for 25 years. There is not anything we can do about it. It's up to God. God says, vengeance is mine. It's His. What we can do is pray. And we need to pray for the lost souls, because I'm telling you, the rapture is getting ready to happen. Things are about to get ugly. It's going to get rough, but I'm kind of excited because I can't wait to see how God is going to move through all of this. You guys, we were chosen to be here during this time. It's not random. We should feel honored. And, you know, God gave us all a mission, and everybody has a different mission. And I'm not even going to say that I like my mission, okay? But part of my mission has been to warn and to expose. And so I can see right through the enemy's plan. I can watch a movie and like I just watched Transformers the other day, and I was just like, whoa, this is so biblical. Like, they're throwing it right in our faces all the time. Even with Transformers, like, they're trapped on this earth. They're trying to get off planet before some kind of judgment comes. They know judgment is coming. They know the tribulation is coming. They know the signs and the seasons that Jesus told us to watch for. They know it. They just don't want you to know it. They don't want you to know that we're in the end times. They don't want you to know that Jesus is coming and that this is the end. They don't want you to know that. So there you go. That's the truth. They're not all human. We're living in the end days. Jesus is coming, and get ready. Keep looking up. Our redemption draws near.
Man, that one was crazy. That one was crazy, man. Like, I'm sitting here, you know, going over everything that she said over and over in my brain. And as I said, I don't agree with every single thing that she said, but there are certain points that she made, such as, you know, we have elites that are feeding on children, and we have rituals going on. Those stuff, I believe 1000%, man. I don't care what you say. Believe it, because I always tell you guys, the spiritual realm, it is real. It is real. It's only for you to just gain that understanding and stop being ignorant. So as I said, there are a few points that I do agree with, and there are also some points that I, do not agree about. But I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. I would really appreciate it, man. Like, I'm telling you, I would really appreciate it, because this is one of them videos that I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of mixed reactions. There are going to be a lot of mixed opinions. So I am so interested to see what you guys have to say. Like, truly, man. But back on topic, as I said, there are certain things going on in this world, and the higher ups, they draw people in and tell them that if they do this, they're going to get power. If they do that, they're going to get fame, blah, 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 blah. And of course, they're going to gain something, because the higher ups, they have the potential to pull strings to get that person up the ladder. So they know what they're saying is true, but also not true, right? If you tell someone, if you go ahead and play with that child and that child's blood, you're going to become powerful. So those are stuff I believe are going on. I'm going to say that again. I do believe it. And I would love for you guys to let me know if you believe it too, because this world is sick. This world is sick. I ain't going to tell no lie, my people. This world is sick, and it's just the truth, man. Because human beings overall are sick. That's just the nature of human beings. They're not perfect. You're going to have some that are really good. You're going to have some are really bad. You're going to have some that are, mean. You're going to have some that are kind. You're going to have some that hate you. You're going to have some that love you, and so on and so on, because that's the nature of human beings. We ain't perfect. So as I said, you got some sick people that will go to crazy ends because in their mind they're getting power, and you know, this is going to happen to them, that is going to happen to them, and everything that is happening to them is going to be good things. But a lot of people are also delusional, man. Like, it's crazy. But I ain't going to hold you guys too much. Not going to make this video any longer. But this is a very interesting video, man. This is one of them videos that when I make, it plays over my head over and over and over. Over and over and over, man. But if I follow myself, man, I ain't gonna end this video, man, because I'm just thinking about everything that she said. I'm just thinking about it now, and then it just makes me want to talk, you know. So I'm gonna end this video, man. Listen, remember to drop a like, subscribe, show some love. Drop a like, my people. Don't be mean, don't be sick, don't be delusional. Drop a like, subscribe. I'm just joking. You guys know it's all love. It's all love over here. Remember to do what you gotta do, and that is like up this video and make it go viral. Yes, because everybody needs to hear what this person has to say, man.